Brother Kosh Quala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Achakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the rule and teach well. Peace of salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. This lesson is going to be fairly quick. This is going to be to individuals, just pretty much everybody, you know what I'm saying? But, Jake need to realize how to follow orders and and also when you're told one thing, understand it that first time. Don't be a part of the saying where it says, if you heard me once, I probably said it twice. Hear it once, do it, make the change, and don't digress or revert back to your old nature. So I'm going to bring out this Titus real quick. Again, this lesson is going to be fairly quick. I'm just getting straight to the point. This goes towards everybody. Anyone standing on the outside, all right, mainly, and then the brothers who are, standing on the other side, and especially brothers who just crossed over, all right. So this is Titus chapter 3 and 9. It says, but avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain. Now, as you can see, as of lately, there's been, I know Apostle Ramla had just did a video about 4 days ago, speaking about, the title of it was There is a Lot of Sifting Going On, and a lot of the sifting process has been coming down to primarily the doctrine, okay? And a lot of what the issues about the doctrine are concerning the law. All right. So strivings about the law. All right. Avoid foolish questions. Strivings about the law can produce foolish questions. All right. So if you have any issues or odds or misunderstandings, get to an elder brother, an officer, a captain, whoever, however you do your ranking system in your prospective camp, and get the understanding. Don't just go off the wayside and be like, it's wrong. I don't feel like it's right. Y'all ain't the men. All right. In fact, with that being said, let me get something real quick. Because since I, made that analogy, y'all wrong. This ain't right. I don't feel like this is right. So this is Ecclesiasticus 11 and 7. It says, blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first and then rebuke. A lot of individuals who are falling out as of lately, they're not getting an understanding first. Instead of getting understanding, they're holding grudges. Grudges is something that bitches do. I'm going to keep it straightforward with you. Grudging is something what a bitch does. All right, so don't do that shit. Verse 8, answer not before thou hast heard the cause, neither interrupt men in the midst of their talk, and then strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not, and sit not in judgment with sinners. All right, but the main point, blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Get understanding first, then rebuke. So get the understanding first, all right, before you make a decision and just saying that everything's wrong. Because if that one thing is wrong, then you got to prove everything else. And that's when you start seeing men turn into reprobates, all right? Because if you say one thing and the truth isn't right, you got to disprove everything now, all right? Now you got a lot of work to do, all right? And then at the end of the day, ultimately, you just goddamn wrong. So verse 10 is one of the main verses I wanted to get in, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this lesson. Like I said, it's going to be swift. Titus 3 and 10, a man that is a heretic after the first and second admonition, reject. All right? A heretic. All right? So let's just get this word heretic. All right? Because I know we can kind of, put this towards, what is it? We could put this towards, like scoffers and things of that nature, but heretics come in many shapes and fashions. Okay? So pretty much what a heretic is, it says fitted or able to take or choose a thing, schismatic. That's the word that I want to get into. So the word schismatic, it literally means, schism. So we know what the scriptures talk about with schisms. You don't want any schisms in the body. So therefore, if you have a schism, you got to get it the fuck out. All right. So you got to pray to the Lord that he keeps his spirit on you so you don't become schismatic to other people and start becoming a heretic. You start getting told 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things over and over again, and you keep the same actions. You better start fucking making a change and get your act together and stop being schismatic. Because really, you being schismatic is hurting yourself. The spirit is telling you things through the men that are set up to fix, and it's for your benefit. All right, it's to purge you. It says a follower of a false doctrine. We're seeing that a lot. Those are heretics. Okay, followers of false doctrine. This ties in. I love that verse in the book of James, the first chapter. It says, "If any man seem to be religious," all right, meaning the word religion goes into fearing the Most High. So if he claims that he or thinks that he fears the Most High, see what doctrine he follows, and you can see if the individual is schismatic or not. All right, that shows a lot of character. Okay, so I just wanted to pull this out because we're in a time now where we don't need to start hearing things twice. We need to hear that shit once and just do it. All right, the scriptures talk about be a good soldier. Soldiers follow orders. They get the order one time. I'll say it again. And I'm saying this through experience. All right, and I know, and I'm meaning I've been in the military, and I know a few other brothers who've been in the military too. They tell you something one time, and you better get it. If you don't, that's on you. They tell you it one time, and when you go into war, you need to be told an order one time, and if you don't do it, you could cost the lives of the rest of your squadron and yourself because you didn't listen to it one time. There's been plenty of movies out showing that. Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down, Lone Survivor. There's a few other ones. Go watch them war movies. They tell give an order once, and then they forget it or they disregard it or just don't do it blatantly, and then they end up getting killed. So that's the time frame that we on right now. The Lord is, look, I done gave y'all time to get your listening skills up. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm about to exercise how strong they are. So don't be a heretic. All right? Don't be someone who's schismatic. All right? So that's all I wanted to push out there. This goes towards everyone, especially the ones who are not in the fold yet. Maybe be standing on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Standing on the outside. If you're showing signs of being fragile, you could say, all right, you better tighten that shit up and start getting, making yourself strong. Start making your sacrifices. Get out to the camps. You know what I'm saying? Keep updated with your respective, I'm gonna say it bluntly, your respective leaders. You know what I'm saying? All right, because this ain't about you, okay? This ain't just about joining a little group. Nah, man, it's way bigger than that. You better get your act together, all right? And if you're told an order, you better follow it, So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Achakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until next time, I say shalom. Like always, repent, for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believed. Shalom.